Today is day 71 of talking to camera every single day for 100 days. Welcome in day 71, day 72, sorry. We're getting there, making progress in the right direction, and it is also a somewhat roundabout milestone because it's been about 2 months since I basically deleted social media entirely, other than, like messaging platforms like WhatsApp and Snapchat. I watch no short form content, no YouTube videos, none of this. I don't even really watch back these videos, maybe like once a month. I don't like the noise of my own voice, and I will say noise, not sound, because it is noise. And I just don't enjoy that. But since I've taken off of social media, there's really, there's limited streams of the sort of input that's coming into my life, and that's through the people around me. Another way that I'm getting information in is I still listen to podcasts. I allow myself to do that because they're informational, they help me grow as a person. They're good for me. Anyone out there looking for a good informational podcast? Modern Wisdom talk about a lot of the things I talk about. I probably get most of my ideas from them. I'm basically just copying them. Not really, they do it better. Anyway, and the third and final stream of information I get into my noggin is books. Books like this one. This is the one I'm reading at the moment. I'm borrowing it from Scott. Thank you, Scott. It's called The Oxygen Advantage. I take a good long while to read books. I've had this since July, and I'm still reading it. This book specifically is about breathing. It's about how to breathe properly, to breathe better, and it is a very, very good book. I like this book. But reading, that's the third and probably the best information stream into my life. Getting in books. It helps me to learn, and it helps me because I can take a really specific niche topic. Like, I can look into power, I can look into habits, I can look into breathing, I can look into money, I can look into these really niche topics and really get a deep focusing understanding of that topic. And it is such a positive, it's such a good thing. I love doing it, and I want to read more books. I quite frankly do not read enough, so I've been trying to read more at the moment. I always have 2 books on the go though. I have a science book normally, or it's like psychology, like the ones I've read recently. There was one I read which was like how to control your finances, one about how to breathe better during exercise and like during just normal life, which has helped because I'm a nose breather now instead of a mouth breather, especially when I sleep, which has made me feel better overall. So all round a positive. Anyway, the other kinds of books I read, there's the other books I read is like, I'll always have a fiction book on the go. Currently, I'm reading Swallowdale by Arthur Ransom, I think. It's from the Swallows and Amazon series, and I really like it because it's like the most chill vibe you can get in a book. Like, it's just a bunch of kids go to an island and they just spend their summer there, just like living on this island, having a bunch of fun. It's just genuinely such a peaceful book. Like, people talk about like all this like low cortisol. This book is low cortisol. The worst thing that happened to these guys is like, they got shipwrecked, but they fixed the problem within like 5 pages anyway. Like, it's just such a low-key chill book. I love reading it. I do read other more intense books. So I read Demon Road recently, which was quite a heavy-hitting book. It's sort of like dark horror set in America, road trip style. I liked it. It was quite good. Although I don't know if I'll read the rest of the books in the series. But I think just reading is such a fundamental part of the human experience, and we just forget to do it sometimes. I like reading when I do it, but because the issue is because we're scrolling on our phones so much, we've got this high stream of constant dopamine, right? It's all coming in at the same time, so all you're feeling is just this constant stream of dopamine. So something that has less dopamine, like a book, that takes longer to get to the dopamine, is harder to enjoy. It's just simply harder to enjoy, but I find I read them more since I deleted social media, which is just interesting. Anyway, goodbye.